Yeah. Um, he was known for like doing like that kind of cheating stuff. And he'd roll his dice and same thing, like on it right afterwards. To the point where like the DM told that anytime you roll a die and another person can't confirm what you rolled, you're treating it as natural one.
What were you saying about Borderlands?
Yeah. And then like me and Tony and Justin were gonna play a game. We decided that this game we were just gonna use whatever's in the free core books for 5. The player's handbook, the master manual, the game's guide. Like if it's in those 3 books, you can use it. And so like people wanted to do it on the game,
Borderlands 2
popular.
because that's
So
the first one I actually got into. And there's all my stickers.
Oh wow.
like, oh well fine, you guys can't use anything that is in these books. We're like,
Really?
yeah,
That's the plan.
exactly. Like he wasn't happy about that because he liked to
All from different
use that
imprints.
book.
Yeah.
Get ripped off so
So
hard when
that
I was a
could
kid.
use the other books that we kept saying like, yeah, that's the plan. And that wasn't good enough. So like, you know, the main character.
It's funny.
Because he
Yeah.
looks like he was expensive, but yeah, we're not gonna use any of the book.
We make this simple, easy. I like it.
So just really suit up.
Aw.
Yeah,
I read
here's
that
the
the
problem.
girl that made Sailor Moon was really unpopular, and she drew, like, Sailor Moon was like the type of girl that she wished for her friends.
He was the guy that I've always told you about,
Isn't it, but she's like in a
Right.
huge success because
So
of it,
it's
so
just
it's
like
like
most
kind of cool.
good masturbate.
You can have that one.
Yeah, you
Cute,
can
it's adorable.
have the
I
let's
thought you
play
would like
with them.
that one.
People are people, but
Definitely.
we care about.
We had to get a gift for somebody that watched our cats when we were evacuated,
Okay.
and like we got a Pushini coffee mug. It's really cute, and
Didn't you
I hope she
pay
likes it.
yourself up?
My husband's work
You
friend
don't need to
watched
play
our
with
cats.
us.
Right?
There's Billy, Jeff, girl Carrie,
That's it.
boy Carrie wants it.
I don't know yet.
Everybody's so emo this game.
It's Halloween.
I know, that's why I gotta be
I got
obnoxious.
most of my Halloween costume today.
Awesome. Oh yeah, medic.
Yeah.
present,
And
but
also I got
here
my
is
stuff and I got
relative
a
one.
like doctor's website bag from my costume. And I ended up getting my next year costume too.
Oh, really?
Moxie.
Moxie.
Yeah,
Oh, from the Borderlands.
yeah.
Oh, wow, that's gonna be a heck of a costume. Yeah, you better start now. 'Cause it's
Yeah, so far I got all this and even her little microphone.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Megaphone, and it works too.
Oh, cool.
And I scared everybody in the house when I first turned it on because it starts on the siren. And it was really loud.
That.
I do have a tiefling, but I do not have a minotaur, so this will be, the dragonborn will be the minotaur.
The blue cloak?
Yeah.
Cute.
Which one am I?
I actually need to
I
find
don't know.
like.
I think you might be the green thing.
Green guy,
So far,
cool.
most of it's already
Yeah, the tiefling
It's
would
either
be
that or
Stinkies.
But then I saw Moxie. I'm like, okay, I'll have to go with Moxie. Because my friend loves Moxie.
See if I can remember.
And since she's in high school,
I have to set up the Barbie playhouse.
next year we're just wearing the school together again. I'll just wear that for Halloween.
It's a little less pink than I remember from the 90s.
That's gonna be crazy.
Chris, you play with dolls a lot.
I do. They're not dolls, they're action figures.
They're collectibles.
Yes.
They don't have any estrogen inside.
It's only an
That's how you
action
know.
figure if it has the kung fu grip.
Right.
Yep.
Or karate chop action.
Or shoots a little missile that will choke you.
Yes.
I
Right?
already forgot the name. Spirit Halloween. Oh, it's Spirit Halloween. And at the front desk, they had these little red pens that look like syringes.
Yes, they're cool.
I forgot to bring it. I left it on the desk, but it's not like it's a pen.
I love
So I'm going to just remove Calvin and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. So, welcome to Curse of Strahd, live stream from Going Gaming and Grub and Grog in Troutdale, Oregon. If you're watching us on Twitch, if you scroll down, you will see a tile there titled Go to Help Save Going Gaming. We are a small shop trying to get through the pandemic, and now we've been hit by, the region's been hit by wildfires and lions and tigers and bears. And we realize that everybody is in a financial crunch, but if you enjoy having game stores in your community, we are one such game store that is a pillar of the community here. And if you, anything that you can give would help us out. There's also a tile for TNC, and that is Talon and Claw. And if you use the code GOINGAMING in all capital letters in their Etsy store, you can get 10% off your purchase of wooden dice vaults, DM screens, leather dice trays, and what have you. And then in turn, they will kick 10% back to Going Gaming to help us weather through this. Where we left off, the party had just entered Barovia. They were hired in Daggerford to take care of a werewolf menace by various factions. And during their travels to hunt down these werewolves in the misty forest, they were surrounded by fog and mists, and they lost their way, and when they found the road, it led them into another realm. And they met a pair of children standing in the middle of the street, that a 10-year-old girl and a 7-year-old boy, and they claim that there is a monster living in the basement of their house. It is a rather well-appointed townhouse at the outskirts of a small village, and they coax the party to going into the house to help them deal with this monster living in their basement by telling them that their baby brother Walter is still up in the attic in the
Why
nursery,
would
or
they-
up in the upstairs nursery. And
Why would the baby
of
be-
course, our lawful good paladin immediately put on the superhero panties and said, "I'll save him." And they have entered into the house. So that the outside the house there is a wrought iron gate and a stone portico, and the gate is unlocked, and the hinges on this gate are extremely rusty, and when you open the gate they shriek and groan. And then the portico leads to a set of double doors leading into the home. You notice as soon as you enter the home, hanging on the wall, on the southern wall of the foyer, is a shield that is emblazoned with the coat of arms of the house, which is a stylized golden windmill on a red field. And it is flanked by 2 framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. And they are, there's no name on them at all.
Wow.
And then at the end of the foyer is another set of doors that lead into the rest of the home.
They have a lovely decorator.
I mean, do we think the parents are dead?
Imagine the paladin's probably leading the way with the Minotaur.
Yeah, and the shark in there, like, cool.
I'm gonna stay in the back.
No, I need a mini for
I mean, as a
Jeff.
rogue, it makes sense.
Anybody with a sword and shield?
I only have a sword.
I don't know if I have one with a shield, but I definitely have one with a sword. I need to swing by your house and pick up your mini.
I should build a mini lockbox and donate it to the shop.
Right.
think
Well, I have a
this
mini
place-
lockbox actually that I bring around with me that's padded.
I got a question. Is there anything that's worth money around here?
That's true, you're a rogue, aren't you?
Yeah.
Not in this
Fight,
room, I mean...
carry for it.
I will be searching every room.
Stay in the back and then just swipe stuff.
I mean, nobody will notice I'm gone.
While she's searching the room, I'll be searching her pockets.
Oh, there's Carrie.
Oh, hi, Gary.
And right as I put it in my pocket, he
Alright.
takes
I
it
need to
out
get
of my
a mini for
pocket.
you now.
Goes from one
Yeah, you didn't
room
even
to the
see
other.
me. It's not like
I know, right?
You guys just steal from each other all the time.
that's how sneaky I was.
I know.
RP and Skype.
What race are you, Calvin?
Half elf.
You are a half elf. Well, this will do.
Hey, my first group had a half elf rogue. I guess that's pretty common. I know we were supposed to have another dragonborn named Bacon.
This is a very small foyer for this many people.
Yes.
I was gonna say I'd like to stay on the outside or at the front checking the door, but not in there with the crowd.
Social distancing, sir.
Right? Yes.
I already feel crowded.
We're in the middle of a werewolf COVID pandemic.
Yes, I'd like to hand out
The
masks.
worst kinds of pandemics.
And yet people would still go outside with werewolves.
Sir, yes. They go outside without garlic. So,
Do we need to start a little friends of werewolves?
so at the other end of the hall, there are a pair of mahogany framed double doors that are set with panes of stained glass, and they lead into the main hall. And the main hall runs basically the width of the entire house. There's a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
Is the sword worth anything?
It's gotta be beautiful.
Make a investigation check.
Thank you for reminding me about my dice. I forgot to take them out. Here we go.
Does it look like people have been in and out of this room? Like, can we see footprints? Is it dusty?
It is not dusty. It is,
I mean,
go ahead and
somebody,
make a perception check.
somebody used to live here, so. What was my check again?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, but how long ago?
Or, I'm sorry, you make an investigation check.
You can see what leaves through. I think that's what.
I got a 5. Apparently, I'm not being persuaded.
And I've got my dice.
To answer your question, Calvin, you kind of look around. The house doesn't look immaculate, but it's not. It doesn't appear to be dusty in any way.
14.
On your 14, you investigate this sword quite thoroughly, and you discover that it is just a regular, non-magical longsword.
So,
I heard the baby was up the stairs.
is it like about $100 for that thing, or what?
Oh, I don't even know that a longsword costs that much.
I know, I'm just trying to see how much it is. Maybe I'll just swipe it.
If you were to purchase it new, it would run you probably around 15 gold pieces. You could probably sell it for half that.
I'll just take it.
However, when you
I'm trying to see if I can hear where the baby is. Supposedly
Yeah,
this baby.
Wait,
They're
I think I can
upstairs,
use a
is what they
longsword.
said. So we should go up the marble.
You what?
staircase.
I think I can use a longsword as a rogue, right? Or s-
probably. But there's something I'm not done with you. Let me double
alright.
check here. Let's see here, weapon proficiencies.
Yeah, longsword and a rapier for me. What's your race?
Yeah, you can use longsword.
Here's a changeling.
Yeah,
changeling.
she's a changeling. So when you're inspecting this longsword, you get a closer look at the sculpted images on the wall that at first appear to be images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. But when you look at them a little closer, you notice that some of the vines are actually serpents, and their skulls inconspicuously woven into all of the wall designs.
Sweet.
That's creepy.
Nice.
I totally feel at home.
And there's a small cloakroom in the back that you notice that there are several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls.
Ooh.
And there's a top hat on the high shelf.
I am taking the top hat and wearing it. I now have a top hat.
You have a top hat.
I'm moving towards the marble stairs.
So you just want to go upstairs immediately?
Well, that's where the baby. That's where we
Yeah,
were.
so make a perception check.
Okay.
Then again, she's not looting everything.
Yeah, I don't want to pay attention to all these people stealing.
I'd like to follow upstairs as well.
I
Okay.
will follow the baby.
I am happy with my top hat.
I got 13.
Okay, so you strain and you don't hear the sounds of a crying baby or anything. You don't hear the sounds of anything except for the ticking of a grandfather clock in the corner of the main hall.
I think they might have lied to us.
Should we investigate the clock? No, that doesn't make sense.
Out of this room,
Ooh, is the clock worth anything?
Oh, that's so hard to follow now.
there is a door to the west. The staircase is to the south, and there are doors to the east.
Well, I'm still going up the stairs.
Okay, so So you guys are going on up the stairs?
I want to smite some things already.
Quick, open all the doors so we can encounter everything all.
Yeah, yes.
Round them up.
Leroy Jenkins.
I think the top gets a little extra when I have a hood, but that's okay. It goes with.
And luckily, most of these floors are almost identical, so.
Nope. Go downstairs and play with your cousins.
Is there anything wrong?
Go play with your cousins. Okay, they may be watching a movie.
I want to make some money. Ooh, they might have a secret money stash.
That's true. That's a pretty nice house.
So you come up to the second floor, and there are unlit, excuse me, there are unlit oil lamps mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece of another fireplace is a wood frame portrait that is labeled the Durst family, Gustav and Elisabeth Durst, with their two smiling children, Rose and Thorn. Cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby, which the mother regards with a hint of scorn.
Okay, so there is a baby child. I want to
There are
inspect the picture.
standing suits of armor that flank wooden doors on the east and west walls.
Okay, I'm
Each suit of
inspecting
armor
that.
clutches a spear and has a visored helm that is shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths.
So they're like the babies upstairs, and then it's like a mansion inside.
And the red marble staircase continues up.
I want to look at these suits of armor.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's another investigation check. Correct?
Yeah.
Apparently they're not that interesting because I got 12.
You are able to determine that these suits of armor aren't even. They look like plate armor, but they are not. They're simply decorative.
That's not really worth anything.
Chris, is there any indication of how long ago the painting was made?
Make an investigation check.
Is the clothing up to date? Is there any indication it might have been a long time ago?
Does it have an Instagram timestamp?
It does not.
Exactly.
worth
It
anything?
is 17.
On a 17,
I mean, if it's an ancient
know there's one of
photo,
these.
it might be worth something.
on a 17,
Cool photos, stuff.
you're not able to really discern how old the painting is. Again, nothing shows to have any dust or anything on it. It doesn't seem like, it doesn't look like anybody's come through and immaculately cleaned anything, but then again, it's not dirty. You notice, with your investigation, you notice that the engravings on the doors of dancing youths, they're not really dancing, they're actually fighting off swarms of bats.
Is there... You said there was a clock, right?
Downstairs.
Downstairs. Well, you can sneak it up and do whatever you want if you're rogue.
Oh yeah, split the party.
I'm just gonna check the rooms. I'm really just looking for something to loot.
I'm gonna try and hear
Okay.
again and see if I hear a baby.
You want to continue going upstairs?
I want to
I'm
try and
going
listen
rogue.
for a baby.
Okay.
17. Probably don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything other than occasionally the sound of thunder in the distance, and you see a flash of lightning through the windows, and you can hear the wind blowing outside.
So the suits of armor, they're
clearly
blocking a door, right?
They're flanking the door.
Okay, I want to try and go in that door.
Okay.
Keep an eye on the armor.
So
Might attack me.
there are double doors to the north, and there are double doors to the south. And both of those doors have a set of armor, 2 sets of armor
I'll
flanking.
just go
Or no, I'm sorry, not north and south, east and west. So,
either one. I'm
well,
gonna
you
go
pick,
in them both.
east or west.
I guess I'll go east first.
Okay.
In Cthulhu, we always go left.
I always
Seems to
go
work
right.
out much
That's the
better.
rule of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Always go left.